not sure what the quality of this video is going to be, or if y'all even going to be able to hear me. Hopefully it will, for a couple people to come in here and they explain the title of this live feed. So let's see. And y'all that are coming in, if you can, share it. Because everyone's gonna want to see this and hear what crazy day I've had. Been a whirlwind day. No pun intended. Still waiting to see if anybody comes in here. A minute and a half almost. So you can see me if you can hear me. Then I'll start to continue on with the live. But I was on my Xbox playing Need for Speed Underground. I'm building a car, so I'm trying to get that done. But that was actually interrupted by what I'm about to show you that what happened. So hopefully, if not, you guys can see the replay on this. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of say it because... Alright, I'm back. Can you guys see me now? Am I still freezing up? I'm going to share this on Facebook too, so you guys can kind of see the replay here, if you can now. But anyway, the day started off fine. I was about an hour outside of Colorado. I forget the city it was, but I was at Colorado at the TA over there. No, Flying Jet, excuse me. It's been a day. So, but anyway, so I left there, drove over here to Holcomb, Kansas. You know, everything was fine. You know, it was just a normal day. What's up, Ray? And I get here, the load's not ready. No, it's probably me, Ray, because I'm in a bad area. But I came over here to the Tyson to pick up a load. Well, apparently it's not ready yet. It won't be ready until midnight, which is fine, no problem. I come over here to Love's. The wind's been kind of rough today, but it wasn't really, I mean, it was manageable, you know, but I got here, no problem. So I'm sitting down, playing with Need for Speed on the Xbox here, and the truck starts doing one of these. I mean, it's violently rocking me, like, okay, what's going on? So I peek my head outside and see, you know, out the windshield to see if there's a tornado or something coming. Because I don't know what the heck's going on. So I sit down in my driver's seat, pull out the phone, start videotaping and try to show everybody what was going on. And the driver's side door completely just swung open on its own with the wind. Because I was facing the opposite way that I am now, and the wind was coming towards from my back. So it came in the little crevice because there was already a little gap from where this happened before to the other driver. But it didn't actually fly open. You know, he had it open and, you know, the wind kind of took it or whatever. But it legitimately, I'm sitting there and it popped open from that little gap and flung open. And I'm sitting there holding it like this and trying to keep me from falling out of the truck, trying to keep Sky back because she's trying to figure out what's going on by coming and looking at the door. So I'm like, so y'all should have seen me. I had one foot back here holding the dog, two hands holding the thing, trying to... In any case, I have to wait till the dealer in the morning opens up because I needed to get my leveler valve in the back looked at because it was giving me some problems today, and then now this. So this is the end result of how I'm going to have to sleep tonight because I can't get the door closed. I had to tie the door with extension cord up there to the little gap there, down to the other seat. Excuse the mess. I was cleaning my truck out while I was sitting here, and that's how the door has to be closed, because otherwise it will not close. So it's right now being held by an extension cord from the door to the other seat. So I don't know how much sleep I'm going to get tonight because of being worried about the door, but I'm going to have to try, because I'm going to have to drive tomorrow eventually, depending on how long it takes to the dealer. So tomorrow is going to start off with the adventure of going to the dealer. So yeah, eventful day, right? Yeah, the only problem with that is that the only thing to hook the seatbelt onto, I don't know if I can get it to wrap around the door and then back down. I don't think the seatbelt's long enough. So the only thing that I can do it to is a little pocket that's in the bottom, but it's plastic. So if it's going to take the door, it's going to take the door. There's nothing I can do. But I did turn around and face the wind, so now it's coming over the truck like it's supposed to, versus slamming me in the back. So, just crazy. So other than my day, see now look, that's the wind. That was the wind just then. I'm holding on to the sides of my truck here just to keep me from rocking off the bed. That's how bad this thing is moving. But how's everybody else's day? If you guys can still see me, give me a thumbs up, and send me a comment. Let me know you guys can still see me. If not, I'll go ahead and end it and share it. Hey, Mom. Yeah, you kind of came in at the end of it there, but basically the wind took my door off, just about off the hinges, and you'll have to go back and see the replay of how I explained how I was holding the door. Yeah, see, I normally carry straps because I've been a dry van driver for 12 years. Oh, it's Dad, okay. But now that I'm reefer, I don't need straps because it's the A-frame straps, where it goes into the, I think it's what you call A-frame or something like that. Anyway, but it goes into the walls. You can't do that on a reefer trailer. You have to use load bars. So I left all that home. So I don't have any straps or anything other than this extension cord. So, but if it really doesn't work out, then I'm probably going to have to go and get a strap from inside the truck stop. But hopefully this will work. We'll see how things go. I'm hoping maybe this wind will die down a little bit. This is just retarded. No, I have a door, Dad. But I'll show you again. Again, please excuse the mess. I was cleaning up my truck while I was sitting here. So disregard the mess. I hadn't had a chance to get it out to the trash because of the wind. But I have it tied up there, Dad, with an extension cord through the window and then wrapped around the door and back in up to this pole up here. Can't really see the pole because the curtain's in the way, but and then I have it tied down to the seat over here. Again, disregard the mess, and so that's how I have it tied. Hey, you raised me as a Puerto Rican, okay? So you've always told me my whole life that Puerto Ricans from New York can improvise and do some stuff to get some stuff working. So I already went and tried the screwdriver. The screwdriver wasn't working, so I had to improvise and use the extension cord. So be proud of me, I figured that out. I haven't lost my Puerto Rican ingenuity, okay? I might have gotten some country twang and this and that and the other, but my Puerto Rican ingenuity is still there. Yeah, right, Ray. Blame it on the ELD, yeah. It's the ELD's fault. Wow. And there's the dog. Okay, so now that you're back, Matt, um, I'll explain it again, since it's starting to work out a little bit with the live feed going. But I'm sitting here playing on the Xbox, playing Need for Speed Underground, and playing around with the dog, whatever, and just chilling. And so I'm holding the controller, like this, whatever, facing the TV, and all of a sudden, I'm starting to do this, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's a problem. Yeah, I called the company. They know what's going on. So, I mean, I'm literally going back and forth like this. So I get up and try to figure out if there's a tornado or something coming, because, you know, I am in Kansas after all. And I don't need this to be a Wizard of Oz kind of situation, because I don't have a bicycle with me, and my fat butt ain't finna fit on one anyway. No, it's an international flaw. That's another one of the flaws International has, is they have big doors and one little bitty wind gust or whatever, and it's done. But so anyway, Matt, back to the story. So I go and I sit in the driver's seat, start filming with my phone, just to film, you know, what the wind's doing. All of a sudden, the door pops open on the driver's side. So it scares the crap out of me. I throw the phone down. So I didn't get none of this on film, unfortunately. This would have been funny and amazing to get on film, but it didn't happen. So the phone goes down on the ground. I'm holding on to the door like this, trying to pull it back in because the wind is constantly pulling me out of the truck with the door. Then the dog comes up behind me, trying to figure out what's going on. So I got one foot back like this, trying to hold her back. One foot, two hands on the door like this, trying not to fall out of the truck. And now the door won't close. So it's being held up by an extension cord wrapped around the door, tied down to the seat. And like I said before, excuse the mess. So that's what happened. So now I have to somehow sleep with the door halfway open, and hope to God it doesn't pop open. Right, what a day, right, Matt? Interesting. Well, I saved the door. I got this little belly. It's good for something after all. Been working on my figure, you know, trying to bulk. I'm trying to lose weight. Forget bulking up. But in this case, I'm glad I was a fat butt, because at least that way I had some weight to hold the door back. Because otherwise, all right, I'll call you Dad when I'm done. Otherwise, it would have took me with the door, and you'd have seen me hanging from the door like this, screaming for help as I'm going flying through the air like the Wizard of Oz. Yeah. Well, I hope not. I am in the middle of nowhere, like you guys can see. There's a full-on sandstorm over there. Somewhere in the distance over here, behind this pole here, is Tyson, where I'm picking up from, here in Holcomb, Kansas. So that's back there somewhere, but you can't really see it. But, I mean, I'm in the middle of BFE, so I think I'm safe from the crazies. So that's my day. Tomorrow is shop day. So there's going to be some videos tomorrow. I may do some live feed. Hopefully the service over there will be a little bit better than it is here. I will be doing some... Alright, Ray. Be safe, man. But I will be going to the shop tomorrow, so I will be filming that. I'm also doing a video because I've been asked by a couple people to do a video about what to really look for when you're checking your pre-trip to make sure that the truck is pretty much up to par with what it needs to be, and safety measures and stuff. So I'm gonna be had to turn my CB down. Let me do a video of what to look for, like your fuel filter, what to look for, why, when it needs to be changed, different things like that, and I'm going to be posting it up. So that'll be tomorrow when all this wind is not here. It's going to be interesting, I can tell you that, to be able to take her out later to go pee. So I wish I had a cameraman that could follow me around to get the footage of me trying to walk her. Because when I was in Kansas a couple of days ago, up north in Salina, something like that, I went to take her out, and the wind was blowing just about as bad as it is now. And I'm sitting here holding on to the dog, and she's flying this way. Mother Nature, can we have a break now? Enough's enough. Please? I mean, come on. But that's my time, guys and girls and ladies and YouTube, trucker world, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna share this to Facebook. I'm gonna share this to Instagram. At least the link and all that. So y'all share this out. Give me a like. Subscribe. More content's gonna come on the way. I'm gonna do more live feeds and stuff. I'm all scratched up and ashed up because of freaking the door. Anyway, y'all be safe, and we'll catch you on the flip side.